So Nightingale is our own shared world survival crafting game set in our own gaslamp Victorian fantasy universe. So with shared world, we want both great solo adventures, but also those really fun small group cooperative adventures. And then with Gaslamp Fantasy, it's contemporary fantasy, it's got mystery, it's got magic, it's got those kind of fun elements. And then with survival crafting, a real emphasis on crafting, real emphasis on building and structure building and all that fun stuff that survival games bring you as players, but set deep inside this lore and mystery of the universe we're creating. So we've been a studio now just about 4 years. We started in Edmonton, Canada, where a lot of us are from. A number of us have histories at BioWare, which is also in Edmonton, but at the same time, we've been really, really fortunate to bring in and recruit and have joined us a lot of new developers from different backgrounds, studios like Ubisoft, studios like other EA studios, etc. And it's just been really, really heartening. I'm actually really, really impressed as well by the younger developers who've joined us. They're so passionate and have so many great new ideas. It's really, really rewarding to work with them as well. So the introduction to the game itself as a survival crafting game is you, as a citizen of the world, have been trying to escape a catastrophe that's come to Earth in the late 1800s. And you've tried to flee to the magical city of Nightingale. And Nightingale, in our world, is this really special city. It's been the center of magic for hundreds of years. And as a player, you've used the portal network that exists, which are magical and let you move around the world and into these magical fey realms. But because of the catastrophe that's come, that portal network has malfunctioned. And instead of ending up in Nightingale with some refuge, you are instead found yourself lost in these deep fey realms where you have to survive. And so that's the initial setup. That's what's going to kick off all these amazing adventures and wonderful events that players will get to navigate their way through, both with classic survival crafting gameplay, but then with our realm cards that let them journey through these new portals and find mysterious adventures to go on. So the new thing we're showing off today here is realm cards. And so if you've seen our trailers before and seen the game, you know that players get to go through portals. You explore a realm and it's got lots of cool things in it. It's going to have resources. It's going to have things for you to craft, things for you to harvest and such, mysteries to discover. But then there's a portal, and you get to play realm cards, which control what's on the other side of that portal. So you can play a card that sets the biome. You can play a card that sets the kind of environmental challenges you'll face there. And that card mechanic gets bigger and richer and deeper the more you play and the longer you play. You can also play that card mechanic with your friends. And so if you're adventuring with others, I might play a card, my friend might play a card, then another friend might play a card, and all those things combine to create the kind of really cool experience on the other side that you have agency over. And so unlike a traditional survival crafting game where you set a seed at the beginning of your experience and that procedurally generates this really cool, interesting world, we procedurally generate multiple realms as you go along, and your realm cards are the things that let you influence and find the realms that match the cards you play. Well, I love Destiny. I think it's a wonderful game. I think we have done huge things over the course of Destiny 2, and we take a lot of inspiration from what's possible with new content updates, new stories to tell, new sorts of adventures for those Destiny players to go on. And so we think a lot about that as a potential model for us when we think about survival crafting. What is something PR wouldn't want me to tell you? That's a good question. They probably wouldn't want me to say that we have still more exciting things to share about Nightingale. We haven't shown you the whole suite of things yet. There's still some mystery there, but we're looking forward to sharing that in the future. We're going to be announcing our closed alpha plans very soon, so please sign up at playnightingale.com if you're interested, but thank you very much.
You're alone in the realms, I'm afraid. The portals are a mess. Not even sure if Nightingale made it. Given how fragile you humans are, I'd say that staying fed, dry, and rested should be your priority.